Oh, hey, okay. Thank you, Michael and Susan, for taking the time to meet with me today and talk a little bit more about NetApp and how SHI NetApp is going to help you with your upcoming storage initiative at PCH. So I know we've talked about NetApp a couple times. I had the pleasure of seeing you guys at the airport, and that's how we started this conversation. So, I really think that NetApp is going to be the best fit for PCH because of the fact that, A, you guys are growing very rapidly, which is great for you. Congratulations. You have a lot of security requirements. You are running out of storage space, and again, you just need the best bang for your buck, and I think NetApp is going to be the best fit. Again, tied into your VMware VDI initiative as well. So, as far as NetApp goes and relating it to your project here, the big word that NetApp likes to use to help their customers is leverage. So whether they're leveraging, the storage platforms that you've already purchased and using that in conjunction with NetApp, or if it's leveraging your new NetApp solution to avoid costs in the next 3 to 4 years. And we'll go through how exactly NetApp is going to help you do that. Really quick, I just want to touch on 2 other customer examples where NetApp has been able to do this with other NetApp and SHI customers. So first we have LexisNexis. They were actually able to reduce their data management costs using NetApp by 30% and also decrease their storage footprint by 70%. So again, there's a hard cost there and then a hard number reduced to storage. Also at AFA Insurance, NetApp was able to help them decrease their data volume by 60%, reduce their backup times by 18 hours, and actually reduce their provisioning time. So again, 2 other customer examples that NetApp was able to help. And if you want more information, I can always send you that as a follow-up item. So again, starting with leveraging your current storage platform, NetApp isn't a rip and replace solution. They're going to work with what you currently have to optimize the cost that you guys have already spent. So one way that they're able to do that is through thin provisioning. Again, so optimizing what you have. And for example, if you have an upcoming project that you need 10 terabytes of storage, through NetApp and thin provisioning, you could get by with only 7 terabytes of storage. So that's actually a decrease of 33%. And you can just add as you go and take that route. Deduplication. So through deduplication, NetApp was actually the first storage manufacturer and still is the only storage manufacturer that can do deduplication and really taking that out of the cost of your backup provider, which it's traditionally been. And again, it's just going to help you reduce that footprint, storage footprint. On average, NetApp customers are reducing that by 50%. And that's really going to help you with your data center capacity problem. So practical RAID protection. This is going to be more efficient than the traditional mirroring that other providers use, and that's going to be able to protect your data for less. Moving on to down the road with NetApp and how you're going to avoid costs in the next few years using NetApp. Test for less. So traditionally, for your test dev environment, you're have to purchase full licenses and applications for your database, but NetApp actually lets you use a virtual license so that you're actually decreasing your cost of those test dev environments by 90%. So it's a huge savings there. Copy for less. So using thin replication, NetApp is actually only going to replicate the data that is actually truly unique. That way they're not replicating a bunch of redundant information and taking up space in your storage array. So again, it's making the most of what you get, right? And really tying all these things together: thin provisioning, deduplication, practical RAID protection, non-dedupe but thin replication. And tying all of those things together that we just went through is going to help you buy less. This is all about reducing costs and getting more storage efficiency for for PCH, and by tying those all together through NetApp, you're going to have use less disk space and get more power. So we're tying this all in with auto support through NetApp. They have a great support system for their customers. So I know we kind of just touched lightly on all of these, but based on the points that I went through, again, you can see that this is going to be the perfect fit for PCH in growing in the next few years and utilizing what you already have in your storage platform. So based on this, I'd like to set up a follow-up meeting with a NetApp rep, and let's take a more technical deep dive with an engineer.